Here we go. Yes, sir. Me back on with the food bank. We just doing two. But we walked around and found another one over here on Gratiot on Mondays. So they're using this parking lot to set up. The Forgotten Hobbies have moved on. So they can't do nothing with them. So here we go with this other one right here on Gratiot by Montclair. So it's right in the area. I seen them out there again. So it's around about 12 o'clock. So therefore, I'm going to go check them out next Monday. But anyway, we went to one on Thursday that we do once a month. And we found Miss Picky there. She's picking through the food at the food bank. I just don't get that. You're getting plenty of food for free. But you got to pick through the food so you can pick out the ones that you want. And then you're reading the labels to make sure that it's not expired. Like you're at the grocery store buying this stuff. It's just ridiculous. But that's what she was out there doing with her daughter with no mask on or anything. And only they don't let you on the porch because they want you in and out. So they don't have a whole lot of contact with you. But she was ignoring all that, so I can tell she wasn't wrapped too tight. So they were telling this one lady, say, you picked out all your stuff that you don't want, because you're trying to get her to move on, because she was slow, doing things in slow motion. She was doing one at a time, and she was just being very diligent about it, like she was paying for the stuff. So it just kills me how people do that. Sometimes that's why you got to set rules and set boundaries for people. But there's always going to be one knucklehead that you're going to run across. And she was that one knucklehead. While we in and out in less than 2 minutes, she been up there 15 minutes fumbling through all that stuff. And then she got a shopping bag. She's taking it out the box and throwing it on her shopping bag. So they know that not to do that with her no more because you know she taking advantage of the situation and she might not be wrapped too tight. So it's a COVID situation. Most people there, they volunteering their time. They don't put the people in harm's way. Because you want to be picky. And then you don't want to be up top with it, right up there with it coming in and out the door. So you right in the lane, right in the area where you can, pass something on you at the age where you're asymptomatic. So, you're not being considerate with others. So I can understand why I would just have to check her. That's for sure. But anyway, that's what we're going to do, Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the two banks we did. We did hit two food banks this month. So we ain't really throwing down like we used to. Because I really, like I said, when I hit the one on Parkside and hit this one, I'll be on the floor with the refrigerator, so I ain't nowhere to put it at. Then I ain't really trying to get down like I used to. So that's what's happening with that. We didn't find out nothing about the money with the tour group. So then I got lost in the sauce. So it's the second time I did something with them, and it seems like I always get the short end. Short end every time I do something with them, that's for sure. So we'll see what happens next time. Anyway, I got $350 out of it. Supposed to got over 1,000 now. I'm not going to be satisfied at $350. Got a couple of camcorders out of it, and a couple of tripods. So I'm prepared to do some recording. And I'll use that as well as with the other little project I'm working with. So I'm going to start doing that. So anyway, that's what's happening. Should have had that the other event, but we we're ready for showtime with the community garden. But that's a whole nother stuff there. So we're going to stay on point. But anyway, I had a chance to make an inquiry about not Chandler Park, but Connor Creek Greenway. That's a part of this bicycle tour that I was doing. So I brought it up to the attention because they had passed out a newsletter with the automotive company that's over here. The last automotive company that's standing. That all the ones that was over here on the east side, it was the last one standing. So they sent out a newsletter to keep the community of what's happening because they try to be friendly with the community now. So user friendly with the community because they under this agreement to give something back to the community for the land they got. It's like a land swipe. So they got a lot of land so they can expand their plant. So now they're trying to have a community program to match up with that so they can show the community that they're here to stay and they want to be a part of the community as far as helping it to grow. So I suggest them to adopt the Concrete Greenway because it highlights the automotive industry and how it changed the whole landscape here on the east side. So I didn't think I was going to hear nothing back because I sent an email out because they had an email address that you can make comments on. So I made that comment and sent a picture of the sign that was out there on St. Jean, the part that they gave, that the city gave to them. And they gave me, I got a response. And I was kind of surprised that I got a response from them. But the guy seems to be kind of interested in checking out the Greenway and learning more about it, let's put it like that. So that's a starting point. So he's in position he can help out and maybe get this Greenway adopted. I tried to do it through Child Arts Conservancy, and they just too conservative. They don't want to think outside the park. They staying in the park. They can't. They don't want to go out on following that. So they're very conservative. But I'm still working on it. Still working on the tour. I tried to figure out there with a tour this year, but that, it didn't happen. So I'm still going to work on that. As soon as I get through this project with the community project, then I'm going to start working on that and get all my ducks in order with that. The artist show has went back to the fall. They're going to have it in the fall instead of the summer because of the virus. So they're going to have it next year, so I can't have the tour next year in the summer neither. So that just happened. So we'll see what happens. The virus is going to dictate everything. 2020 is the year of the virus. It's as simple as that. It has been a game changer for a lot of people, including myself. So as far as me, I'm still out riding my bike, though. And, a lot of people have let their guard down because it's end of the summer coming up, and most people ain't catching it as quick as they used to. So people have started to let their guard down. So I have to catch myself sometimes. I have to keep my guard up too. But anyway, that's what's happening. So far, so good with the food bank, with the tours. That's on hold. I'm just get all the websites together on that. And as far as bikes is concerned, I got a chance to get the three-wheeler that my man gave me. He just passed it on to me. I gave him some strap in return. And so I'm going to hook up the three-wheeler next. I'm going to get a chance to ride on a 24-inch three-wheeler. I ain't rode one of them since I was a little boy. And the story behind that is my parents had it in the garage. And I took it out the garage just to take for a spin. And I got shamed so bad by the neighbors in the neighborhood that I brought it back and never rode it again. So now that I'm older, because they were accusing me of riding on an old folks bike. These bicycles were made for old folks to ride because they couldn't ride on a two-wheeler, so they put them on a three-wheeler so they won't fall off. So I was running a joke of having a three-wheeler. But now it's fashionable to have a three-wheeler, young or old. So now I'm going to hook it up and ride on it at least one time this summer. Still I rode the 10-speed. That's how busy I've been doing other things. I still rode my old school bike when I was a little boy this year. So we got some good weather coming up this week. So I'm going to make it my business to ride them bikes this week. That's my game plan. I cannot keep on procrastinating and finding other things to do because I'm behind on everything. I'm behind on making the trailers and everything. I'm just behind on everything. And time is ticking. It's ticking along, so don't wait on nobody. It'll be another year I can say, damn, I could have did this, but I didn't. And that just ain't good enough. And sometimes you don't get a second chance in life, and that's for sure, especially as you get older. So anyway, that's what the 411 is. That's how you hear from me. We'll be talking about how we got all these bikes together. And then see what happens from there. We're getting these trailers together to see what happens from there. And then last but not least, getting all these tours together and see what happens from there. So that's what's up. All right, later. Later, Gator, because it's time to ring that bell and time for us to say adios, amigos.